Welcome to the John Ligato Show. I'm John Ligato. Today's show is about tough guys. Now, there are very few auditors who are legitimate tough guys, but many have tough mouths because they know that they can get away with cursing at cops, yelling at them, and a few like this guy actually challenging them to fight.
I'm not going to take you and throw you in a cage.
No, you're not going to. You're right. You're right.
No, and it's not because I can't.
You can't. You don't have any rights to, and I don't think
you don't have any rights to, buddy.
I don't think you
could.
You
just violate the Constitution all the time. You don't think I could if I wanted to? Okay. Nope. Well, I'm not going to test that because you'd call a whole bunch of your gang to come and defend
I don't think I need them. You won't be able to take me and put me in a cage.
Okay.
And you can't.
Would you like to test that? I mean, I will give you the option to consent to me trying that. And if you consent and I consent, it's completely okay, right?
This auditor is a coward because only a coward would challenge someone to fight knowing that they can't accept the challenge. The cop would get fired. But I can guarantee you that if this auditor puts that camera down and it's just the two of them somewhere, any cop I know would thump him to within 1 inch of his life.
What you recording me for, man?
Stay back. You touch me and you go to jail.
I don't give a fuck. What are you recording me for?
Hey, stay back.
What are you recording me for?
We're in public.
What you recording?
Huh?
What you recording me for?
Dude, touch me and you go to jail.
I don't give a shit about that. Why you recording? Who you recording?
Huh?
Why are you recording me?
Huh?
Why are you recording me? Why you
We're doing a story about the hotel.
What?
We're doing a story about the hotel.
I'm not the hotel. You ain't doing shit. I'm not the hotel. Why you recording me?
Huh?
Boy, you recording out here black people. You know how fucked up you can get, boy. Don't you be doing that, okay? Doing that shit. Put that shit down. White people. Don't you do that shit. Scary ass thing. Get the fuck on here.
Fear in the auditor's voice was real. I'm doing a story on the hotel. I'm not the effing hotel. Is a wonderful example of when auditor's script no longer matters. Neither does his threat, touch me and you're going to jail. Because in the real world, pointing a camera, an unwanted camera in someone's face has consequences.
Why are you videotaping? Huh? Why are you videotaping?
Don't fucking hit me,
Why
bro.
are you videotaping?
Back the f*** off! Back the f*** off!
Why
Do
are you
not touch me,
videotaping?
you piece of shit!
Why are you videotaping?
Back off, buddy! You ain't gonna like this!
Why are you videotaping?
I will defend myself if you touch me again!
Is it a battery if a citizen touches the camera of an auditor? Maybe. Most states define simple battery as intentionally making physical contact with another person without their consent. Since the auditor's hand is touching the camera, it probably meets the standard of battery.
You do not have my permission to videotape. So you're going to stop doing that right now.
That's assault.
No,
that's assault.
that is not assault.
That's
You don't
assault.
have permission to
That's
videotape.
assault. That's assault.
Videotaping me in the
That's assault. That's assault.
This is a public building.
Auditors love the whine, assault, and suddenly seem in need of the service of police officers, asking them to deny someone else their civil rights. Here we have an auditor, a particularly obnoxious auditor, standing outside of a business, NUCO, which is a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business, to harass them. There's no logical reason for First Amendment auditors to harass private businesses or citizens. Think about it. They provoke and taunt under the guise of protecting free speech. Well, let me make a prediction. In the near future, some auditor will get seriously hurt when they start insulting the wrong person.
You jerk!
Come over here and touch my car or touch me and I'll show you how much of a jerk I am. Your head will be so far up your ass, son.
Oh,
This auditor may sound like a tough guy, but he's just huffing and puffing. He'll say things like, come on over here if you want to mix it up. And although auditors rarely end up in the emergency room, this guy comes close.
You want to get crazy? I'll fucking lay you the fuck out right now.
Yeah, let's see
I'll lay you the fuck out right now.
Let's see it.
What is your problem?
What's your problem? Don't
You're
be threatening
fucking
me.
taking
You
pictures.
just threatened me, crybaby.
I don't give a fuck.
Go cry somewhere else.
Go, you get the fuck out of
Go
here.
cry somewhere else,
fuck
man.
you.
Oh, you sound
Man,
real
fuck
big.
with me, motherfucker.
Yeah, big adult, aren't
fuck
you?
with me.
Yeah.
Put the camera down.
Fighting words and inciting a riot or a challenge to someone can be a defense for someone to attack you. But this auditor backs way down when someone actually smacks him, and that someone has nothing to lose.
Oh, you sound real
fuck
big.
with me, motherfucker.
Yeah, big adult, aren't
Fuck
you?
with me.
Yeah,
Put the camera down, bitch.
you don't threaten people in public,
Put the
man.
camera down. You don't take pictures of people
Yeah,
in public,
I do.
stupid
Every
ass.
day, all day.
For what?
Just like
For
I did
what
of you.
fucking reason?
Just like I did of you.
For what reason?
Go away, man.
For what reason?
Go away.
Huh?
Now remember, today's show is auditors harassing private businesses. I mean, you might ask yourself why. They're sticking cameras in the faces of citizens who get up and go to work. It has nothing to do with police officers or the government. So why are they doing that? For clicks and views. They want confrontations. But then every once in a while, you'll meet somebody that will send an auditor to the emergency room.
This is what you guys hired, gang members, to represent your company. This is the people that represent your company.
You're a creep taking pictures? Is that what it is?
Yeah, you're a creep approaching the camera.
You're a creep
approaching the
taking
camera.
pictures. Like you're an idiot. You ain't got nothing else to do but stand around
And
and
what
take
are you,
pictures.
smart? You're
real
man.
smart.
You
You're a
look real
dumbass.
smart.
You're a
You
dumbass
look really
over here taking
intelligent, man.
pictures.
You're making yourself look like a fool is what you're doing.
You are a fucking fool, like an idiot.
Put the camera in my face,
Stupid,
Put it in
man.
my face. Put it in my fucking face, bitch.
You're an idiot.
What are you
I
doing?
give you permission. I'm not a government worker.
I don't give a fuck what you are. You just assaulted me, man. That's battery.
So for 10, 15 minutes, the auditor is challenging them to a fight, threatening them, come on and do it. When somebody finally does it, what do? That's battery, man. Come on, where's the tough guy? We'll end this show today by exposing two auditing demands that are bogus. There's somewhat a debate on the distance auditors must maintain when filming a crime scene. They quote 10 feet, but that's not the law. It was cited in one case, but not as a precedent. An officer can determine his crime scene. End of story. Number two, you better get your supervisor. In all my years in law enforcement, I heard that one time. My response was, you'll see him when you get back at the office while I'm fingerprinting you. End of conversation. The John Ligato Show is being broadcast from outside the gates of Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune in beautiful North Carolina. If you like what you saw today, hit subscribe and like. Semper Fidelis.